Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Hello everyone and welcome. I am your host Captain Awesomeness, and today I am taking you guys for a ride to high voltage karting. So the last couple of days we had a lot of rain, and because of that the high voltage track did not have their outdoor extension open. So a little bit ago I called them up and I asked them if today, with the sun out and all that good stuff, would we have the outdoor extension open. So good news to that is that indeed it is open. I'm heading out there right now, and I'm hoping that today I can beat that 38.642 lap time that I did the last time I was there with the outdoor extension included. I think I can do better. It's just that, like I've told you guys before, the first time you go to any track at all, you're not going to be as fast as the regulars there. So I had this feeling that after the first time I raced over there with the outdoor extension, it would take me maybe another couple of sessions. It just so happens that I actually got a pretty good lap time, that 38.6, on my very first try. So today what I'm going to do is try to see if I can shave off maybe a tenth or two off of my lap time, knowing what the layout of the track is. So I'll see you guys when I'm done buying the tickets and getting into one of the carts. Okay, we are at the track at this point, and I bought 3 sessions. Let's see how I do. Right now there's not very many people, but I think I will end up in a session with some other folks. So I'll see how I do. I'll see if I can get ahead of them, so this way they don't get in my way. But if they do, they do. In any case, guys, here's to me trying to beat that 38.642 lap time, and we shall see how it goes. First race over with. The best time I could do was 39.98 seconds. No explanation really, just trying to adjust back to the track. I usually consider my first session at any track like a throwaway session, just because no matter how many times you come to a place, even like, you know, when I was at the 2F2F club in Lahore, you always want to kind of spend the first session remembering, okay, this is where I'm at, this is where I brake, this is where I turn. And that's what I did in the first session. I was not too happy at all with the way the cart was even behaving. Maybe there was an issue with the cart, but I don't think so. It's just speed management. And the other part is that the folks at the track, for some reason, had me at a slower setting. So the fastest I was able to do at first was like 41 seconds. So I'm like, what the hell? So I actually raised my hand at the safety marshal to, hey man, juice me back up. And when he did, that's when I started to get like the 39-second deal. So in any case, what I'm gonna do differently right now, guys, is that every time I come to a track, I'll only try to record or I'll only show you guys the fastest sessions that I've had. This way we can cut down on the video time. You guys get to see the meat of the stuff where I am actually at my best, instead of seeing, you know, however many different sessions I do. So that's going to be a little bit of a change in the format of how I do things. In any case, I'm sitting here waiting on my next session. As soon as that comes up, I will take a part in that, and I hope to get it a little bit faster than what I just did. Slightly better this time, but still not up to par. The best I did was 39.1, which happened to be the fastest with the 2 other people that I was racing with. I think the mistakes I'm making is on the inside straightaway, as you go into that right-hander turn, I'm hitting the brakes too hard. Actually, the safety marshal pulled me to the side and let me know of the same. He's like, you don't have to hit the brakes so hard, try to jab and then go. So I'll try something different this time, but man, oh man, I mean, I know I can do better than this. Obviously, I did do better than this before, so just got to figure out how I can work on trying to, hit that brake right, and how to get the throttle back on. Like I was telling you guys the last time, there's a bit of a delay between the time you let off the throttle to either coast, or when you hit the brake and then get back on the gas. That moment of getting back on the gas doesn't turn it on instantaneously. So here you are understeering, and all of a sudden you start to oversteer when the back starts to actually move. So it's a bit of a pain, but I'll figure it out. I think the other part of it is that every time I go to Boss Pro Karting and then come back here to high voltage, it affects the way I race. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit more I should say exclusive to high voltage, so this way at least I can try to get the consistency here. I've achieved my goal over at Boss Pro Karting, so I'm not finding the desire to really want to go back there as often. I'll go there for the league night thing that they do every other Wednesday, but besides that, I think I'm going to find myself being more of a frequent customer here at high voltage, given how much faster the karts are and how much more technical this track is. So anyway, on to number 3. Let's see how I do. Well, I'm a sweaty mess, first of all. 39.4 something I did, so not exactly great. So I know what's going on. It's just the way I'm messing with the brake. I am about to go solo, so that should help me get a little bit faster lap time, I think, with nobody in the middle. So let's see if we can send it and get it. 709. My gosh, and that was a struggle trying to get it. But you know, I'm happy that I at least got that, and I was actually consistent. Like I was doing 38.7s here and there in this session. So the good part is I was learning and I adapted, and I finally got to the point where I'm feeling comfortable with my lap times right now. Again, this is only the second time I've been at this track, so I can't, you know, be expected to be the fastest person at the track overnight. It just doesn't happen. But the thing is that I showed consistency. That's like number one. If you can show that consistency, that means you're doing something right. So a lesson learned, as I've already said, don't go to two different tracks and try to get best lap times at both places, because you'll take the strategy of one, mix it up with the other, and end up screwing it up for yourself. So just don't do it. So that's my commitment from now on. Like I've already said, I want to stay right here at high voltage. I'll race a lot more here. I like the challenge that this provides, and the fact is that I like to come during the day when there's nobody here, so I kind of like that, you know, it's kind of a quiet place here. So hopefully I will be able to visit this track again in the next 3 days or so, and I hope that it doesn't rain. If it does, that's fine too. I'll stick to the indoor side, since even the indoor track is also pretty challenging as it is. Thanks for watching, and I will be seeing you guys the next time.